Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Memorial services for Randy Keith Berry, age 59 of Coleman, will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow at Coleman Heritage Funeral Home Chapel. The family will receive friends from 9 until 11 a.m. Coleman Heritage is directing. Mr. Berry passed away Friday in Birmingham. Freddie Wayne Wood, 83 of Crane Hill, passed away after a short illness on Wednesday. Graveside services will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Bethany Cemetery in Crane Hill. There will be no viewing or visitation. Funeral services for Jonathan J.D. Hines, age 20 of Holly Pond, will be at 11 a.m. today at Pleasant View Baptist Church. Randy Bertram will officiate interment in Holly Pond Funeral Home Cemetery. Holly Pond Funeral Home is directing. Mr. Hines passed away on Wednesday at Huntsville Hospital. Funeral services for Granville Dennis Hooper, age 81 of Hansville, will be at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, May 13th at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Truman Davis and Wayne Wisner will officiate burial with military honors in Bethlehem East Cemetery. Hansville Funeral Home is directing. Mr. Hooper passed away Wednesday at Coleman Regional Medical Center. Visitation will be 5:30 to 9 p.m. Monday at the funeral home. Memorial services for Benjamin Lewis Kirby, age 31 of Coleman, will be at 3 p.m. tomorrow at Hansville Moody River Center near C.W. Day Park. Mr. Kirby passed away Sunday at his residence. The family will receive friends 2 to 6 p.m. at the center. Memorial services for Elaine K. Hill, age 75 of Coleman, are incomplete and will be announced at a later time by Coleman Funeral Home. Ms. Hill passed away Wednesday at Woodland Village Healthcare. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2. We are broadcasting live at channel2coleman.com. We are on Charter Cable, of course, in Coleman County. We archive the programs on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. Is there any place else we need to be?
I can't think of anything
Pretty well
unless they
covers
have.
it, doesn't it?
I mean, I like to think of myself as fairly connected to social media, and I can't think of anything else. So I think we're good.
Okay, all right. We're then on the important places then.
Right. We
Twitter
are.
and Facebook and YouTube and Charter Cable. Yeah. Okay, it is a cloudy morning. We've had beautiful sunny days, but today kind of cloudy, and it looks like we may be getting some rain today. So let's start with the weather forecast for today. Our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet, located on Cherokee Avenue. The weather almanac for the 9th of May, the average high temperature in Coleman is now 80. The average low was 57, the record high 93 in 1936, the record low 38 in 1923. Sunset will be at 7:37, sunrise tomorrow at 5:50. Checking the satellite picture, you can see what's going on around the country. There we go, and you can see rain is headed our way, coming out of Louisiana and Arkansas through Mississippi and headed toward Alabama. There's the satellite picture over the southeast. Here's our forecast for today. It will be cloudy and windy. 80% chance of rain this afternoon with a high near 78. More of the same for tonight. 70% chance of rain, low of 62. 50% chance of rain tomorrow with a high around 79. Sunday, we'll see sunshine return with a high of 82. 85 on Monday. And that's the weather forecast, so we hope that the rain doesn't dampen the Strawberry Fest too much.
Hope not. Yeah, I drove by yesterday, and there's a bunch of tents set up.
There are a lot of tents set up in the parking lot behind the museum in Depot Park, so they're ready to go. Yes. Entertainment starts in an hour.
In an hour. Wow.
Yes, 8 o'clock this morning.
Kicking it off early.
Will continue until sometime tonight, and then again all day tomorrow. Joel Burks, who was on our staff, and the Burks Family Band will entertain at 8 o'clock
will.
this morning.
And Joel's band is also playing,
Joel's
right?
band
It's
plays,
two separate bands.
I think 3 o'clock.
I think that
today.
sounds right. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's going to have a busy
3
day.
on a string about 1 o'clock. And Roy Crawford, legendary fiddler from Coleman County, about 10:30 today. So anyway, good lineup of entertainment. Let's see, Tawny, why don't you talk about some of the other activities that will be taking place?
Let's see. They're going to have on Saturday, which is tomorrow, they'll have a classic car show. And then both days, it's going to be stuff like arts and crafts. There's going to be an antique tractor show. The Coleman County Museum is going to be open. We were talking about the live music. That will continue on through tomorrow. And they're going to be giving historic tours around the area. So there's something for everybody.
Yeah.
Something
Lots
for
of fun,
everybody.
lots of activities for Strawberry Fest. Let's talk about a special program here on Channel 2, which will be starting on Monday. That is Candidate Forums. Monday, as part of our program, starting about 7:15, will be the Associate County Commissioners, Place 2. That's the west side. On Wednesday, the candidates for County Commission, Place 1, east side. And next Friday, a week from today, candidates for Coleman County Sheriff. So you can watch those programs live right here on Channel 2 starting on Monday. Facebook Friend of the Day. Who is our friend for today?
Who is our friend for today? It looks like it is Haley Jacobs, and she likes Luke Bryan and Cake Boss. So thank you very much, Haley, for being our Facebook friend, and we're going to give her that large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. Right, there she is.
There's Haley.
And there we are. So just come by and pick up that certificate before you head on out to Berlin.
This is Friday. That's Politics. Who's our guest for today?
Darrell Hicks is our guest. He's Associate Commissioner for Place 1.
That's right.
For the East
So
Side.
we'll talk to Darrell. Darrell will be here with George and Tom Drake in just a few minutes. Coming up next are Know Your Merchant ads, and maybe we can give away a prize or two.
I will rebuild the relationships with local city, county, and governmental agencies in which we all have the same mindset that we are working together for the betterment of our community in that one single direction for every citizen of Coleman County. My office will be held accountable from the top down. I will be held accountable first. And as your sheriff, I will lead the sheriff's office with conviction, pledging to return the office of sheriff back to the people.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
And we continue with more of Today on 2. It is time to give away our prizes for today. If we can get the right answer to one of our questions, which is based on our merchant ads, let's see what we have for prizes for today. We have the large 3-topping pizza, courtesy of Coleman Pizza Hut. And evidently that is our prize for today. Let's start looking at our merchant ads. And of course, we'll ask you a question about one of these ads. Whoops, we have one more prize. Yes. 15% discount from It's My Party. Here we go with the ads for today. The Wellness and Aquatic Center has the full fitness center with weights, cardio, and professional training, indoor walking track, and lots of classes.
Brown & Company Beverages is where good taste begins. They have regional and local beer and wines. They have ciders, they have meads, mixes, and gourmet sodas. So if you're in the market for any of that, check them out. They're on Highway 157.
Mullins Body Shop, 50 years they've been doing auto body repair and towing, actually more than 50 years now. You can count on them each and every day, 256-734-1353.
Alabama Sunrooms and Awnings, if they do it, it is built right. You can visit them on the web at builtrightawnings.com. They give free estimates and they do pretty much any kind of sunroom or screen room that you need. Go check them out, Alabama Sunrooms and Awnings.
Auto Tech Repair and Service, they do major engine repair, transmission and brake repair, any kind of auto repair really on all vehicles. Located on County Road 1354 in Vinemont.
Jolly Time Rentals, fun is always in the air. You can call Holy Mullins today to book for your next party at 256-620-JOLLY. That's 5655. And if you're in the need of any licensed inflatable slides, water slides, anything, she is your gal.
There's the folks at Grand Point Pharmacy, and they will be open here in just a few more minutes. 7:30 they open Monday through Saturday, located on Highway 31 North. That's Grand Point Pharmacy.
And Deb's Bookstore is your hometown bookstore. She is just down the road from us on 3rd Street. Browsers are always welcome. Used books are half price and new books are 20% off. She gives gift certificates, and you can go check her out just in time for Mother's Day.
The Candle Garden, they have Mother's Day gift items available. They can do special gift baskets. They have hand-poured candles and all kinds of fragrances right downtown by Moe's Barbecue. There we go with some of our merchant ads for today. Our question for today, we have an advertiser that has a new product that can customize gifts for Mother's Day. Custom-made gifts for Mother's Day.
Okay.
The new product. What is the name of the store? 256-734-7399 is our telephone number, and you win the large pizza from Pizza Hut and the 15% discount from It's My Party. Go ahead and call in while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, I'm Eddie Bedard. I'd like to talk to you today about purchasing a new or used car. What I'd suggest, if you're interested in looking at one, kind of come in and see your local banker, talk to them. Most banks require a down payment. It depends on the terms, new or used cars, but your local banker can fill you in, take you through the steps that you need. They'd be glad to work with you on it and try to keep everything local if you can. This has been Money Matters, brought to you today by Premier Bank of the South.
Once again, our question for today, what is the name of the business that has a special new product that they can customize gifts for Mother's Day? And I believe we have a caller ready to go. Hello, who's calling?
This is Agnes Grimes from Holly Pond.
Okay, what's the answer to our question? What's the name of the business?
I think it is Yates Chance or Chance Yates Christian Bookstore.
You got it surrounded there. Yeah, that's the right answer. Yates Chance Christian Bookstore. Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Yeah, they have a new engraving machine. We'll talk about that in the ad coming up here in just a few more seconds. But yeah, they can do some especially engraved gifts for Mother's Day. Let's look at that ad and the rest. There we go, Yates Chance Christian Bookstore. This is an engraving machine that can engrave on wood and metal products so you can personalize not only Mother's Day, but wedding gifts and so forth.
And there's a new fitness facility in downtown Coleman next to Renard's Gallery, and it is BFit. It's just $50 per month to month. There is no contract, and your membership includes a personal trainer.
There is Pizza Hut of Coleman, where they have the lunch buffet served from 11 till 2 every day, priced at just $6.49. Pizza Hut, of course, on 2nd Avenue North.
Hanceville Drugstore is a blast from the past. They opened in 1925 and their ice cream is still served from the original soda fountain. And they always give you old-time friendly service on the corner of Commercial Street.
Here by Loretta, where new customers get a $5 discount no matter what. Highlights, haircuts, manicures, pedicures, or waxing. Call for an appointment today.
And Dairy Queen's Blizzard of the Month is Strawberry Shortcake, just in time for the Strawberry Festival, and it's all available all through the month of May. Go check that out at the Coleman Dairy Queen.
Cotton State Barns of Coleman, you can buy or rent to own carports, playsets, utility trailers, or storage buildings. No credit check, you're approved at Cotton State Barns of Coleman.
Tires for Less is more than just tires. They have Bridgestone and Firestone tires, but in addition they do oil changes, minor engine repair, and shocks and brakes. You can go see Greg and the guys at Tires for Less on Highway 31.
Earl's Body Shop, celebrating 50 years in business. They do towing, they do auto body repair. Towing, local or long distance, large or small. Located on Highway 31 North, Earl's Body Shop.
And Mr. Hicks Menswear, they have formal wear available for all occasions, proms and weddings and other formal events. You can go check out their supplies on Compass Way.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue in the Berlin Quick Stop on Highway 278. Includes a full pound of barbecue, 2 sides and 4 buns for just $13.99. And those are the merchant ads for today. Coming up next, we'll look at our community billboards and our birthdays and the weather.
Don't go away.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
We have to be more responsive to the needs of victims within our community, and we will do this by establishing a victim service unit within the Sheriff's Office. Utilizing the personnel there, this unit will also assist the victims of assault, domestic violence cases, to the needed people that they can speak to that will help them not only get self-help, but through the prosecution of their case. And I would like to ask for your vote on June 3rd in the 2014 Republican primary election.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
While Washington liberals like Obama and Pelosi continue to attack Alabama families and values, conservative leaders like Ed Henry are fighting back, championing pro-life legislation, standing strong against Obamacare, and keeping taxes low so we can create good jobs. Ed Henry, the conservative champion we need in Montgomery.
And our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. And Baileyton Head Start will be taking applications for their preschool services for children ages 3 to 5. Parents, you can call for an application at 256-796-2834. And the Coleman Area Autism Networking Group is inviting all individuals with a disability that is autism related and their families to a training and workshop with a disabilities lawyer and a HOPE training workshop. They'll be held on Saturday, May 10th from 4 to 5:30 at the Margaret Jean Jones Center. There will be a picnic and outdoor fun from 5:30 to 7, and you can contact Rhonda Davis for more information. And Smith Lake Park is going to be hosting a Memorial Day Festival on Saturday, May 24th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. There will be free admission, arts and crafts, food vendors. There will be a golf cart and bike parade. Prizes, the swimming pool will be open, putt-putt golf, plus live music. So go check it out, Memorial Day. And coming up soon, the Coleman Strawberry Festival 5K, 10K run is tomorrow at 8 a.m. at the Coleman Fest Hall. The 5K is $25 and the 10K is $30. And for more information, you can contact Katie Free. And the VFW will host a Memorial Day program in Veterans Park at Sportsman's Lake on Saturday, May 24th at 10. Those wishing to pay tribute to family members or friends lost in a war or to our fallen heroes in general are invited and encouraged to come and pay their respect at Sportsman's Lake Veterans Park. And if you have a community billboard that you'd like to share with us, you can email it to us at channel2coleman@gmail.com. You can leave it for us by phone at 256-734-7399 or be our friend on Facebook at Channel 2 Coleman. We'd like to wish a happy birthday to Jerry Golden, Walter Bailey, whose birthday was on Thursday, and Mark Sims. Saturday is Morgan Adams' birthday, and on Sunday, we wish a happy birthday to Pam Nail. So all of you are entered for our drawing to win the ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Okay, and we'll give away our prize. The birthday prize for this week is Morgan Adams.
Morgan Adams.
Morgan's birthday is tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Morgan.
How about our anniversaries?
Let's see. Oh, it looks like David and Rita Spiegel, their anniversary is tomorrow, and they will be awarded the gift certificate from the Kindergarten.
Okay, coming up next, we'll take a look at the weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. It will be cloudy, breezy, and rainy today. 80% chance of rain this afternoon, a high of 78. 70% chance of rain tonight, low of 62, and a 50% chance of rain tomorrow with a high of 79.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
I believe it is an honor and a privilege to be the Sheriff of Coleman County, not a right. And as that honor and privilege, I believe it is the job of the Sheriff to serve the needs of the people. It is not the people's job to serve the needs of the Sheriff. I can make you this promise: I will lead the Sheriff's Office with honor, commitment, and integrity to every citizen of Coleman County. I would like to ask for each one of you your support and your vote on June 3rd in the 2014 primary election.
And welcome to That's Politics. Ms. Tom Drake and I would like to welcome Associate Commissioner Darrell Hicks. Thank you again for coming in to see us. The Associate Commissioner's race for Place 1, Eastside County Commissioner. You have one opponent in this primary, which is coming up first part of next month, June 3rd. Yeah. Let me ask, I was looking at the morning Coleman Times, and they're saying that I guess the $51.7 million bid came in for Phase 2 of the Delk River Dam construction? Is that more in line with what you were expecting as far as the cost for phase 2?
Yes, from all indication, that people were talking about that. That was a good bid, came in under expectation, and I think everyone was well pleased with that bid.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot less than $110 million that's been circulating around.
Yeah, I saw that had that figure in the morning story in the Coleman Times today. With it being at or under budget figure, obviously you have to, if you're going to budget for something, you know what it's going to cost. How's that going to translate as far as rate increases for the average consumer?
Well, they haven't put all the numbers together yet. I'm sure they'll be getting those together, and there'll be some notices later on, estimated monthly bills, but there's still a few other things they have to figure and put it all together to come up with a final estimate on that. But I think most people are going to be pleased with it. Yes, there is going to be some increase, but anytime you take on a project like this, you expect to pay for it.
I noticed that VAW has sent out a letter advising its customers. They're raising the rates, just the basic rate, the lowest usage amount. Mm-hmm. They went up like about a 25% increase thereabouts. Mm-hmm. So does Coleman County have one rate increase based on current figures of operating costs and such?
Well, we don't have any plans for a rate increase until we get some final numbers on this and actually have to start making some payments. But there's no move right now for an increase. The Coleman County Water Department is sound and financially sound and operating well, and we just want to keep it that way. But it's the best shape that it's been in years.
The dilemma I faced as a chairman years ago, and the other commissioners for that matter, all of us, was you had the engineering firms like CH2M Hill, you had Ladd Associates. All I'm saying, whenever you have to incur a rate increase, you go for the folks who use the most water to share, a bigger portion of the rate increase rather than the consumer. So has it been determined how you'll go about that?
No, not yet. Not yet. I'm sure there'll be some increase in the minimum usage bill. Mm-hmm. And personally, I'd like to see I think we have a graduated rate now, just like your electric bill. The more you use, the better rate that you would get per 1,000 gallons. And to me, that seems like a fair way to do it.
Okay.
The chicken business takes most of it, don't they?
Well, I won't say that. No, your residential users is going to be the total volume going to use more water than your poultry houses.
But they do have to have.
But they have large water bills.
Yeah.
But we're going to do everything that we can to lessen the impact on our poultry industry, because it's one of the things that's really made Coleman County.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I was mentioning to you a while ago, I got a letter from the Coleman Electric Cooperative saying that this annual spring cleanup free dump certificate that you received earlier, disregard it. There's another one. So I'm not sure. And I looked.
You don't get two dumps, just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
And as folks in Morgan County are not included, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And some of those went out to Morgan County. That was the reason I couldn't figure out why they were sending out a correction whenever actually it was just mailed.
Oh, speaking of corrections, I had to get a correction. I had a man out there and told him he needed to correct my name. He had it Tom Ruth Drake. Ruth. I don't know where he got the Ruth.
Who was that, the co-op?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they take care of a lot of business.
Brady might get a laugh out of that. See, I was their attorney out there for 38 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, tell us about this race. What are the issues you believe that are in this race, Darrell?
Well, what basically I'm seeking re-election on is we've had tranquility in the commission for the last 4 years. And we have made, I feel like we've made a lot of progress as far as projects goes, and things like the combining the road departments, saving the county taxpayers over $1 million a year. And so, basically what I want to do is to, continue this progress that we've been making, and of course the cooperation that we've had not only with the city of Coleman, but also the other municipalities out here in the county, and even communities. We help Cold Springs with a new community center over there. They're unincorporated. They don't have a tax base, and if the county don't step in and help some of these communities like that, then they really have nowhere else to turn. So that's some things that I want to continue. Like I say, not only doing things for helping towns and cities, but also our rural communities.
It's tough with dollars to build roads and such as that, for that fund to be more or less dwindling, I guess, statewide and nationwide. Right?
Well, Mr. Cooper, with the head of DOT, I heard him speak not long ago, and he was talking about the gasoline tax dollar is worth 65 cents to what it was in the year 2000. So, we have to pinch every penny, and that's why I was talking about combining the road departments and saving $1 million a year. Well, Tom knows that $1 million don't build a lot of roads, but you've got to do little things like that, to stretch that tax dollar out, and we're seeking every avenue that we can to make the road department more efficient and to serve the people of Coleman. Of course, I doubt there'll ever be enough money for have the roads in condition that everybody would like to see them in.
You can go back in history of Coleman County, and the roads are always up front as far as needing money to build roads, because we don't have the stuff to build roads with here in this county. We have to go other places to get it.
Well, I think we have about the second most miles of roads in the state of Alabama, and of course the gasoline tax money is given out by population, and I think we're about 15th in population. So
that hurts.
That's a little.
Well, let me ask you, one of the things in your campaign ads, you state the accountability, more accountability in government. What are you thinking?
Well, I think that we're custodians of your tax dollars. And I think that, when we make a budget or we're spending money, county money, that we need to be very frugal and, look at everything and make sure that we're spending our tax dollars wisely. And I know I take that very serious, and, try to look for ways that we can not only save money, but also not spend our money foolishly. And I think that speaks for itself. When I came in 2010, Coleman County had kind of hit bottom as far as the economy goes, and our tax dollars were a lot less than they were 7 or 8 years ago. So we had to be very frugal. We didn't lay anybody off. We didn't discontinue any services, but we had to pinch pennies to get by. And the economy now is on a little upswing, and we hope that we'll be able to do a lot more now that we're getting a little more revenue back in. But I can assure you, George, in 10 and 11, it was pretty. The budget was pretty tight.
We've got about 30 seconds, Darrell. Tell us why people should go to the polls and vote for Darrell Hicks on the primary.
Well, I guess experience. It takes yourself a couple of years to really learn what you're doing. It takes time to develop relationships with people that can help you. For an example, Mr. Cooper, I mentioned him earlier. I've met him a number of times and kind of developed a relationship with him, and he visited Coleman yesterday, and I asked for help on a pretty good road project, and he delivered. And so, you know, when you develop those kind of relationships with people, Tom, you know that as well as I, that it's a real advantage knowing the right folks and having a relationship with them. And so I feel with my experience and relationships that I've developed that I'm in a better position of helping the citizens of Coleman County and bringing more into the county and getting more things done. And so that's, you know, basically what I think the difference is. And of course, my experience, I've taught school, I've managed the water department, I've worked in private business and the farm supply business, so I know the difference between government and private business, and you can't you know, run government like you do private business, but there's no reason you can't apply good business principles to government.
Out of time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Good job.
For today on 2, that's politics.
In the nation, we reward safe driving. Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off every year of safe driving, which means you could save a lot of Benjamins. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
One of the most frequently asked questions I receive out on the campaign trail is, why do you want to be the sheriff of Coleman County? Coleman County is my home. It's where I was born and raised, and it's where my wife Susie and I will raise our 2 boys. And there's nothing more important to me than my Lord and Savior, my family, and my home. And I would like to ask for your vote on June 3rd in the 2014 Republican primary election.